welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite holiday markets here in New York City. So if you're ever in the area during the holiday season, I highly recommend checking these places out. So I've always wanted to go to Europe during the holiday season because if you've ever seen photos of the European holiday markets, you know what I'm talking about, but they're honestly so beautiful and they really go all out. If you've never heard about European holiday markets or have ever seen photos, go Google them because you will be blown away. Hopefully one day I'll make my way to Europe during the holiday season, but for now I'm just going to be sharing my New York City favorite holiday markets. But to be honest, I feel like years ago the holiday markets here in New York City were a bit basic, and I feel like they're getting better and better each year, and this year was no exception. I feel like they definitely stepped up their game, and I always think it's good to support small local businesses. So with that being said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let's get started. So the Winter Village at Bryant Park has to be my all-time favorite holiday market here in New York City. I believe it's one of the biggest holiday markets here in the city, if I'm not mistaken. So I remember years ago during the holiday season, I would pass by Bryant Park, and back then they definitely had a more simple setup, and this year was definitely more of an experience. I believe there's over 100 vendors here and it's very diverse, which I love. They had tons of international food to try. You are able to find a lot more things here, such as like more handmade stuff, unique jewelry, clothing pieces, and so much more. There's also lots of seating areas at this particular market where you can sit back and relax a little bit if you've been walking a lot. And there's lots of photo op installations throughout the area, which is great if you want a cool photo. Of course, there's a big Christmas tree and an ice skating rink. So this ice skating rink at Winter Village at Bryant Park, it is free, but if you do need to get some skates, you can rent that out, and that would be around $20. This market usually opens mid-November and closes the first week of January. Also keep in mind that the closer you get to the holidays, the more packed it gets, no matter what time it is, because it is high season in New York City and tons of tourists come here specifically for the holidays, so it does get pretty crowded even in the morning. So just keep that in mind if you are planning to go, and just be patient because sometimes it is hard to walk through because of the amount of people that visit here, but it's definitely a hot spot to check out during the holidays. So the Columbus Circle Holiday Market is another one of my favorites and highly recommend checking out. It is near Central Park, so you can definitely go for a walk before or after visiting the specific holiday market. This market is pretty big as well, and it's diverse in the kind of vendors that they have here. And there's also classic New York City food trucks that are stationed here, so if you get hungry and want some classic New York street food, you could definitely have that here as well. This is another market that gets pretty busy and hectic as it gets closer to the holiday season. There's just tons of people that are walking by from Central Park and the nearby places, so keep that in mind if you are planning to visit here. But it's definitely one to check out for sure, and I definitely enjoyed some good apple cider donuts while I was here, so definitely go check it out. The Oculus Holiday Market is a bit different compared to the other two that I've mentioned before, but it is a bit smaller in comparison, but it's very unique and I highly recommend checking it out. If you've never been to the Oculus before, it is now a Westfield mall and also a train station as well. On the main floor, they decorated it so beautifully with kiosks and light installations. I believe they have 40 vendors and kiosks around this area, but majority of them are food related kiosks and vendors, and they're more on the gourmet side, like gourmet chocolates and popcorn and sweet treats like that. They do have a limited amount of vendors that are not food related, but you are at the end of the day at a mall, so you could definitely just walk around and get gifts that are not food related at the mall, at the shops there. So that is something that is definitely unique about this particular market. And what I love about this place as well is that the light installations and how they decorated the area is just amazing for photo opportunities everywhere. So if you're trying to get photos for yourself, with your family, or just a bomb Instagram photo, you will find endless opportunities here at the Oculus Holiday Market. Either way, people come here no matter what time of year it is because it's just a very insta-worthy place to take photos of its architecture, and a lot of people just love snapping away photos here, so it's definitely a place to visit if you've never been here before. Grand Central Station has a holiday fair during the holiday season, and it is on the smaller side compared to the other markets, but honestly this is one of my favorite train stations in New York City. It's just so beautiful, classic, and gorgeous. Like, if you've never been before, I highly recommend checking it out. If you're coming from the Westchester area, Connecticut area, this is usually the train station that you're going to be coming in at or departing from. So they have two markets here. They have a traditional food market in Grand Central Station, as well as restaurants and stuff like that, but also they have a holiday fair on another part of the station, and they have about 40 vendors, I believe, in this particular holiday market, range from art to jewelry to Christmas decor to home decor and stuff like that. So if you're ever just in the area, or you're rushing from work or going to work and you don't have time to shop, this is definitely a place to check out before heading home. If you don't have much time and can't do much shopping during the season, it's just right there at the train station, so you could definitely just pick up what you want. Union Square Park Holiday Market is another market that you should definitely check out. It is a bit similar to the Columbus Circle Holiday Market, and that is because the same people who run that market also run this market, and it is about the same size, so it's pretty big. It's very diverse as well in the things that you can shop for here as well, so I definitely recommend checking this place out. This also is another place that gets pretty busy during the holiday season, so I would definitely just keep that in mind. So this is definitely a great place just to walk around and just get that holiday spirit up when you are in the city, and I'm sure you'll find something to grab for a holiday gift, or maybe for yourself to keep as a memory from your trip here. These are not all the holiday markets that are in New York City during the holiday season, because honestly there are so many, but these are just the more popular ones. They're the ones that are continually here every holiday season, so this is why I wanted to share my favorite ones with you guys. There are also many holiday pop-up markets throughout the city, so if you guys would like to see a video on that maybe next year, let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments, where is your favorite holiday market located? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for my next video. Ciao!